Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is Reality with Diva D. How you doing? In honor of Mother Winnie, I got a little something for you. Are you ready? I got some piping hot tea. I got some Housewives piping hot tea. I got some Housewives mixed with some LMAH tea. Are you ready? Okay, first of all, I don't even know where to start because it's all good. Yes. This is a good piping hot tea news day for me. So, as I was scrolling down Twitter X, minding my own business as I always do, I came across an ad. Now, let me just preface this by saying, we found out later down the road that this person actually put together this cast. And we found out that her name is Mary COSBY. So I have a lot of respect for Mary. A lot of people don't. I mean, she really says what's on her mind, and she has this quirky energy about her that a lot of people just don't like, and it comes across kind of like distasteful to a lot of people. But at the same time, to me, with her and Monica together, last season she came back as a friend. She didn't show up to one of the reunions after she had been attacked by a racist Asian woman by the name of Jenny Gwen. So, and then she felt like she wasn't protected. Then the whole entire cast turned on her for Jenny. They pretty much took her side in the situation. That's neither here nor there, especially this woman by the name of Lisa Barlow. She has really wrinkled eyes. And she talks like this. She talks like this. Like she has this really hoarse voice. And then she goes like this when she talks. And she tries to be the richest one on the Real Housewives of SLC. Okay. So she and Mary, just to give you, because most of my listeners and subscribers are probably black. And a lot of you guys, are from various countries, which I looked in my subscriber list. And what really surprised me is that a lot of Asians come to my channel. So, hey, whatever. But the point is, Mary and Lisa is reporting that she and Mary had a heated discussion, and Mary called her son bledarted. Now, if you don't know what that is, that's like a mental health issue or a combination of a mental health issue with being mentally delayed or slow, right? So we have taken the word out of the general vocabulary as a way to respect them, but that is what it is. The technical term and the technical psychological term for it is that word. They call it the R word now. But if you try to get a job in one of those facilities, because it's this facility here that I tried to work for where they are severely bledarted, that's what it's called. It's called rolling hills for the severely bledarted. Okay? Now, I'm not sure why Mary did this. It probably was a derogatory way of saying it, and she probably meant it as in like an insult. But, all Lisa had to do was come back and say, at least my son is not marrying women, and I don't know. She's not marrying, that he's married. And your son seems kind of on the slow side himself. That's all she had to say. This is what I don't like about Lisa. What was she saying to Mary? I hate when the Housewives news come out and we only see one version of what was said. And then when the show airs, it's a whole different ball game. Oh, she said that? Oh, she said that to Mary first. What did she say to Mary? Because if you look back, like what happened with Monique, I always go back to that because Monique really had me fooled. You watching the episode, and you find out that Candace is the one who told Monique about the plot. Well, she had Karen tell her, but either way it goes, she was warned beforehand. But she's hanging with Giselle. She and Giselle get together. It's time to ice her out. Those were their exact words, because Candace was still cool with Sharice. Giselle was cool with Sharice. But because Monique wanted to be a part of the Green Eye Bandit clique so bad, she did not have Candace's back. Now, let me go back. A lot of people are saying, and this has nothing to do with SLC, I'm just relating the two shows together. If you go back and watch the season after season after season after season, the only time Candace really turned her back on Monique is after she beat her up. Those are the facts. A lot of people are saying, oh, Candace wanted to belong to the Green Eye Bandit so bad. She wanted to belong to the Green Eye Bandit so bad. Look at that first reunion Candace was on when her and Monique were still cool. Everything that Monique said about the Green Eye Bandit, Candace sitting there laughing, chuckling, backing her up. She's the one who gave them the name Green Eye Bandits. Go on over there and sit down with your greens. You see what I'm saying? She wasn't just talking about the greens on the sack, literally. She was talking about sit down with your green eyes. You know? Then, season 4, same thing. So she never was running up and behind them like Monique did. So y'all could stop with that narrative. She only became cool with them because they became cool with her because they were trying to get Monique off the show. But everybody's like, well, Candace wanted to belong so bad. Nope. Stop lying on Candace. She admitted that her and Robin were cooler than her and Giselle anyway. Now, got some moving on along with that and relating that to SLC. All I want to know is what was Lisa Barlow saying, because you think Mary got a sharp tongue? Lisa Barlow goes low as well. So a lot of people may be jumping on the bandwagon and saying she called the child a daughter, and we don't know the whole story. Because Mary had made her statement. Mary, come out and say something. Did you say this just unprovoked? I doubt it. Because I know Lisa. If you watch the show, you'll know Lisa too. Now let's move right along to Potomac. Now, what has really perturbed me about Potomac is they kept Ashley Barbie. Ashley has absolutely brought nothing to the show. They have a whack-ass cast. These are the people that's guaranteed to return according to TVDs. And by the way, they're going to start filming at the end of this month, which is absolutely positively ridiculous. Foolishness. Because we know that the head of the Mean Girl clique, which is Giselle, she's not going to have Wendy's back for anything. So Wendy is returning. This is the cast. Wendy Osefo, Dr. Wendy Osefo, Giselle Bryant, Karen Huger, Mia, and Ashley Dark. No Kiana. What is about the Real Housewives of Potomac where they can't keep friends? If you look at some of these Real Housewives shows, the friends of the show sometimes end up being friends longer than the people of Housewives. Example, Marlo. Sharice is not returning, even though Sharice was a friend over the years and brought nothing. A scholar. They got rid of a scholar, Jackie, and Kiana, and then I give them second season, even friend of the show deals. Now, out of all three of them, Kiana would have been my first choice to return, and Ascala would have been my second. Jackie I didn't care for. But Kiana and Ascala, why get rid of them? Why get rid of Kiana when she could have been bumped up to a housewife? And Kiana has a lot to offer. I was looking at her. I started following her, and I was looking at her promote her business. So you want to keep Giselle, who has absolutely nothing going on? Ashley, absolutely nothing going on. And then people are saying they should have kept Aneka over Wendy. Lies. None of them on this show represent what a housewife is except for Dr. Wendy and Karen. So they're saying, well, Wendy has no one to film with, neither does Giselle. Because here's Giselle's plan. If you haven't figured it out, I have. And remember, when we're watching this together and we go back and we see how she moves, her target is going to be Mia this season. And I'll tell you why I suspect that. Because that's how she started off with Candiace. When she fell out with Candiace, she started directing questions or started blaming things on Chris. And Giselle has already put out the rumor of the embezzlement. Am I correct? About G. So Mia let that slide. Now she has something that she can point out, because her last question was, what about G? I'm concerned about G. When she does that, that's her coming up with one of her plots. I'm letting you know. Remember that I said this. Giselle Bryant is not going after Wendy. She's going to take her focus off of Wendy, and she's going to put her focus on Mia. And that's going to cause Mia to go ahead and bond with Wendy, because the HBIC is going to turn on her. Plus, the HBIC is really perturbed that she lost her first seat, and Mia got it. See, Mia has story. And the only way Giselle is going to have story is if she go out after either Karen or Mia. She's not going to go after Karen like she wants to. Because if she actually went after Karen and talked about her drunken driving repeatedly, drunken and driving, then she wouldn't have anybody to film with either. So let's see how she handles the drunken driving plus Mia. But I can guarantee you she's definitely going after Mia. So who is going to be her lapdog? She's not going to have Aneka. She's not going to have Robin. She's not going to have Mia, I don't think. And she's not going to have Karen. Because Karen is not going to stop filming with Dr. Wendy Osefo. If you think she is, I can guarantee you that's a lie. They have actually formed a bond. Who's going to be the friend of the show? If they weren't going to keep Kiana as a housewife, they should have at least kept her as a friend of the show. Kiana brings it all. The beauty, the glam, the businesses. This is foolish, and this is a big mistake. Y'all are trying to run that franchise in the ground. I didn't see it before when people say, well, they try to attack the black franchises. But no, they are. Because actually, giving credit back to TBDs, because they are the ones who reported this about Real Housewives of Potomac and the Real Housewives of SLC. They're also reporting about the ratings on Martha's Vineyard. In my recap yesterday that I did on Martha's Vineyard, yes, I told you that the bigger content creators are the ones who are getting the views on Summer House. Now, if you push my videos up in the algorithm, then I will get the views as well. But your Brooke Ashleys, your Kim Pyre, those are the ones who are getting the reviews on Summer House, because that's not that many people are reviewing. Well, you know, the mid-grade ones like Simply Sakina and giving you the real tea. They get good views on it. Whereas the ones of us who are just starting out and we don't have the movement in the algorithm, we're not getting them. But we are promoting the show. Us smaller content creators, we're promoting the show as well. But we can't do it, especially me. I can't do it with 1,200 some subscribers. But the show is actually good. But TV DEETS has a high Caucasian population. And what do I see tweeted? Flop, boring, has nothing going on, orchestrated drama. We can blame Brill for that. But who's commenting? I didn't see not one stolen African commenting under that TV DEETS report where they only got 288,000 views. So what? I'll go further through TV DEETS tweets. And what do I see? I see Watch What Happened Live got 177,000 views for their episode Sunday, which was actually good. Preston was on there from Summer House. 177,000 views. Think about that thing. I didn't see one tweet under there or reply tweet that said they need to cancel Watch What Happened Live. Not one. See, what I tell you all, and the same thing I tell you all about Love and Marriage Huntsville. We are catering to different demographics. And even though Bravo is the bigger network, that's the same thing that goes on with Martha's Vineyard. The only show that they promote on Bravo and TV DEETS followers support is the Real Housewives shows. And that's Atlanta and Potomac. And on Potomac, I'm going to be flat out honest with you. They support people who don't support Candace and Wendy. They support Mia, Karen, Ashley, and Giselle, and formerly Robin. Nobody predominantly of the black community, Robin did have some black fans, but majority of the population that was cool with Giselle and Robin were Caucasian. Tell me I'm wrong. Okay, everything is alleged in my opinion. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. However, I know of what I speak. I've been following TV DEETS ever since I started my channel. And they can get under there and say about Love and Marriage DC, Love and Marriage Huntsville, and they get on garbage. Flop. Same thing they saying about Martha's Vineyard. But I can guarantee you, in my mind, when I watch Love and Marriage DC and Love and Marriage Huntsville, I don't see flop. I see something that's just as entertaining with a predominantly black cast. Or should I say all black cast. Now, I can give that to Carlos. Thank you for giving us entertainment where we don't have to see a Oaken. Put a T in front of it. Because they did give us an Oaken initially on Atlanta. And the only reason why they didn't have to give us an Oaken on Real Housewives of Potomac, I'm going to tell you why. Because they all like bright next to white anyway. Then they threw in a pop of color with Candace and Monique. Then Wendy on further down the line. But initially, light brights. Said what I said. Move right along. Then I said I had some juicy tea from a mixture of Atlanta and Love and Marriage Huntsville. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because we're trying to figure out who's going to be cast on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So we know we have Portia, Kenya. So Sonya, she came out and said that she wasn't coming back finally. So we have Portia, Kenya, and Drew. Who's going to round out the cast? Or is it going to be 6 housewives or 5? But it is very highly suspected that Sheree is coming back. I'm not sure why. I'm just not sure why. I think that she's like their crash test dummy. Which they could just pick her up and drop off anytime they get ready to. Sheree, out of the OGs, I would rather have Lisa Wu back. And Lisa Wu was boring to me. Deshaun Snow. Because she lied and stuttered so much. Don't pay people. This is not of what we want to see out of a housewife. No, ma'am. That's freaking disrespectful that you don't pay. It's been so many episodes showing this woman not paying invoices and having them do the most lavish parties. That's who gonna check me who came from. Her halfway paying invoices. You don't ever hear this woman each season paying someone. That's why I gave her the name She Buy, She Don't Pay. Every year is somebody coming out either during the season or after the season talking about how this woman's not paying them. Foolishness. That's why I have no respect for that lady. But hey, here's the tea. So, over there on Love and Marriage Huntsville, you have Motel Hotel Hope. It's real name, Martell Hope. And he used to have a thing set up for TV, allegedly, with Sheree. So Sheree posts her old and cold thirst trap pictures. Now, mind you, on Love and Marriage Huntsville, there's a throuple going on over there because Motel Hotel is supposed to be messing with this lady named Latricia, who has a husband, a boyfriend, and Motel allegedly as the side piece. But Motel Hotel, the reason why I call it Motel Hotel is for the very reason this right here. He has all of this going on, plus what I would call a intrusive baby mama, who is the reason why I believe Sheree really broke up with him, because I think she started liking him. Because, you know, he has a hook and a curve. So Sheree posts one of her thirst trap pictures, and he commented on it. And it wasn't a lot to it, but what he said was a lot, right? The implications are there. He said, Mrs. Holt, M-R-S, Mrs. Holt. Ding dong, which is dead, honey. That right there made Arian triple sick. Because Arian posted on the Chris Brown's picture, love you big. What? Now, we all know that Chris Brown will never. Chris Brown like bright damn near white or biracial. So you ain't got a chance, girl. And plus, you know, you've been had those braces in your mouth for 102 years. I don't even know how you get any types of date with all that going on. Because I know those braces aren't clean as long as you've been had them on. So, Ariane with the braces, and who is the baby mother to Motel Hotel, is double sick, triple sick, because of this storyline that Motel Hotel has going on with the lady Latricia, who has a side piece, a husband, and a boyfriend. So Motel Hotel is all entangled into that. But yet it's still down here commenting on Sheree's pictures from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. He thinks that Sheree is going to get back on the show. And he will be showcased on the show like he was last season. I'm guaranteeing you that's probably what it is, because he is very much an opportunist. Did I say that right? opportunist. Yes, he's very opportunistic. I did say it right. Okay, so you have that going on with the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Then you have these divorce rumors with Kandi and Todd. Allegedly. However, Kandi has come out and made a statement. They must be talking about the other Ty, and they thought it got us confused. Because me and Ty, we staying together. Let's stay together. Loving you whether times are good or bad, happy or sad. Now, the thing about Kandi and Ty is, for me, they do everything. Right? Allegedly. But even though she said it on the show, she has people sign NDAs and they do everything. They go to the strip club together. They go, do the throw up thing together because, Kandi like to licky. A lot of people think she's an undercover lesbian disguised as a bisexual woman. But either way, the point is, why would you want to divorce a woman that has more money than you? And then they have built things together because, the prenup clearly states that he can get half of what they build together. So he's built quite a bit with her at this point. And probably enough to get him like $10 million or so because, they got the Wiz and the Wiz is a hit. Shout out to them for making the Wiz. All I'm saying is, why would you leave a situation like that? I wouldn't. The families have blended together well. Even though Mama Joyce, and I'm not talking about Mama Joyce, I'm talking about, the children. They have 2 children together. And they do everything that's unconventional in a marriage, they do. So, men are normally happy with that type of situation. So, I don't think that, they're getting divorced. But it is out there, and I am here to drop the tea. In my opinion, this is a relationship that's going to last. I know I wouldn't leave if I could do anything I wanted to do, and plus, still live a good life, a good cushy life. But Ty works. A lot of people act like he just sit around and just collect Candace's money. No. All of these production ideas, most of them are his ideas. Ty is no slouch in that department. And let's just remember, OLG is really solely his baby. The concept, the ideas, all that came from Ty. So let's give a man a little credit here. And too bad you guys won't get that story on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. You shouldn't have been playing with her contract. But now that leaves the door open for another OG, which is always Sheree. All because Nene couldn't keep her damn mouth closed and offer Andy Cohen. And that, my friends, is going to end this Pipe and Hot Tea segment. Come on in. I hope you enjoy it because I enjoy bringing it to you. Again, like, comment, subscribe to this channel. Start watching Martha's Vineyard, Summer House, Martha's Vineyard. It's a good show. Better than the Real Housewives of Potomac if you really want to know the truth. Pick me up in the algorithm so you can watch my recaps of Summer House, Martha's Vineyard. You do that by doing what? Liking, comment, and subscribing. Watching my recaps. I share them on all of my various platforms. They are in the description box. Twitter, TikTok. Now I'm on Snapchat, but I don't really use that. My Facebook. So let's build up Summer House, Martha's Vineyard. Okay? Again, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you can be notified when I upload a video. And with that, I'm going to close as I do and chunk them up. Deuces.